It's time to sing.
It's time to speak.
It's time to speak.
It's time to show.
It's time to show.
Ready, steady, go.
Ready, steady, go.
Okay, now let's try to a bit faster. It's time to sing.
It's time to sing.
It's time to speak.
It's time to speak.
It's time to show.
It's time to show.
Ready, steady, go.
Ready, steady, go.
Okay, let's try to a bit faster. It's time to sing.
It's time to sing.
It's time to speak.
It's time to speak.
It's time to show.
It's time to show.
Ready, steady, go.
Ready, steady, go.
Thank you very much. Sit down, please. So, if you are ready, let's start today's lesson. So, the first, all of you look at the blackboard. Do you know who is he?
Abai Kunanbaiuly.
Yes, he is Abai Kunanbaiuly. Okay, what do you know about this man? Who is he? Yes, let's make a cluster. Who can write on the blackboard? Who is he? Yes, Aaron. Who is he? Yes, he is a composer. Yes, you may write on the blackboard. Come here and then write to the cluster, please. So, who else? Yes, Shania. Who is he? Yes, he is a philosopher too. Yes, you may write. Take a chalk, please. And who else? Who can add?
He is a writer.
Yes, he is a writer. Asia, please. Yes, he is a translator. He translated some Russian poets' works. Yes. And who else? Who is he? Nursul? Yes, he is a famous Kazakh poet. Yes, right, please. And what else? Who can add some information to this information? Who can add? Kung qosadi tada? Composer. Abai Kunanbaiuly is a writer, and then he is a Kazakhstan poet. Yes, he is a Kazakhstan's famous poet. Yes, he is a philosopher too, and then he is a translator. Yes, you are right. So, what is the topic of our today's lesson? Бүгінгі тақырыбымыз не? Abai Kunanbaiuly. Yes. So open your copybooks, all of you. Open your copybooks, and then please write down today's date and the new theme. What date is it today, pupils? Today is the 27th of what month is it now? January. Please open your copybooks and write down all. The theme of our today's lesson is Abai Kunanbaiuly. Today we are going to read and listen to the text about Abai Kunanbaiuly and then learn compound nouns. What is the compound nouns and then how we can make it. So, and then the last, we can write facts about the Greek poets after the lesson. Yes? So, let's continue our lesson. So, the new theme is. So, now, in this lesson, I will evaluate you by these jetons. And then you will, for the achievements, for the activity, you will take one jeton. Yes, and then at the end of the lesson you will count your jetons and then it will be your mark for the lesson. Okay, so I hope you will be very active in today's lesson. So good luck. All of you open your books and then look at the exercise 2. And then you should
Track 2.18.
at first listen to the text about Abai Kunanbaiuly, then you will do some exercises, okay? Listen to the text and then you should read yourself. Yes? You should read the text while listening.
Abai Kunanbaiuly is one of Kazakhstan's best-known writers, but he was more than that. He was a poet, translator, composer, and philosopher. He was born near Semipalatinsk in the Chingiz Mountains in 1845, at a time when literature was becoming an important art form across the world. For his secondary education, he went to a religious school where he studied Oriental classical literature. He also learned a number of languages, including Russian, Arabic, and Persian, and read Russian authors such as Tolstoy, Dostoevsky, Pushkin, and Turgenev. However, he left school when his father decided to train him to take over his role leading the local community and to become head of the family. Although he accepted this role to begin with, it didn't interest him, and when he was 28, he decided he wanted to study literature instead. Abai had a number of talents. He started writing poems when he was only 12, but at first, he did not sign them in his own name. In fact, the first poem he wrote in his own name was Summer, when he was 31. Like many of his poems, it was about Kazakhstan and its people. Abai also translated a number of poems from some of the great European poets, such as Goethe, Byron, and Pushkin, the Russian poet. His translation of Eugene Onegin was one of 50 classic Russian works of literature he translated into Kazakh. Before Abai, stories were passed on by one person telling others. There were no books of Kazakh stories, but Abai changed that, and as a result, people often call him the founder of Kazakh literature. However, his most famous work, The Book of Words, is not a fictional story, but a book of his philosophical thoughts about Kazakh life, how people should behave, and what makes a wise man or woman. Because of this book, and because of the role he played in the lives of his people, people remember him as a spiritual leader in Kazakhstan.
Okay, that's all. So, do you understand? Did you understand? Yes. Okay, what was new for you about this text? What was new for you? Здесь же не болды. Бұның ішінде сіз білмеген қандай мәлімет болды? Can you read the most important sentences? Маңызды сөйлемдерді кім оқып бере алады? What was new for you? What was new for you?
Although he accepted this role to begin with, it didn't interest him, and when he was 28, he decided he wanted to study literature himself.
Okay, and then what else? What about other people? What about other people? So, Ariel, what was new for you? Sit down, please.
Abai had a number of talents. He started writing poems when he was only 12, but at first he did not sign them in his own name.
Okay. What about other people? Islam, what was new for you?
They also learned a number of languages, including Russian, Arabic, and Persian, and the Russian, also such as Dostoevsky, Pushkin, and Turgenev.
Okay, very good. So, who else? Okay, then let's do the tasks. Asya, what was new for you?
His translation of Evgeny Onegin was one of 50 classic Russian both works of literature he translated into Kazakh.
Yes, he translated 50 classic Russian works. Yes, he is a translator, we said. And now, let's do exercise 2 on page 64. 64. page-тегі екінші жаттығуға қарайық. You should read the sentence and then say us true or false this sentence. Okay? So, are you ready? I'll give you 2 or 3 seconds for the thinking. Okay? You may think only 2 or 3 seconds. So, the first sentence. Who wants to read and then say us true or false? Asia, please read and then say us true or false.
Abai Kunanbaiuly studied Russian and others at primary school.
The first, true or false? Look at the whiteboard, please.
He
Read.
changed how people learned and enjoyed stories in Kazakhstan.
True or false?
True.
True. Yes. Okay. Let's check. Yes. Your answer is correct. So I'll give you 1 jeton. So next. So who wants to read the next sentence? Islam, please.
He wrote 50 books in Russian.
True or false? What?
False.
True or false? Yes. Your answer is correct. So next. Who else? Dania, please. He?
He wrote the poem somewhere when he was 12.
True or false? True?
Yeah.
Let's check.
False.
No, it was false. He wrote the poem. Okay, the next. Who wants to? Arayla.
He wrote the books in Russian.
Look at the whiteboard, please. When?
When he
When
was
he was 28, he changed her.
Change it. True or false?
False.
No, it was true sentence. Okay, next. Who wants to read the next? Asia. Read, please.
Abai's father was important in the local town.
Abai's father was an important man.
It's true.
True. Okay, let's check. Yes, it was. True sentence. Next. Who's else? Ajatia, please.
Abai Kunanbaiuly studied Russian others at primary school.
Primary school. Yes.
False.
True or false? Okay, let's check. Yes, your answer is true. Next. Who wants to read? Nuslu.
He wrote the poem somewhere when
Somewhere.
he was 12.
Yes, true or false?
False.
False. Let's check. Yes, your answer is correct. Next. Quickly, pupils. Who wants? Who can? Who wants? Shapahat, please.
He jacket called
Change it.
learned and enjoyed stories in Kazakhstan.
True or false? True. True? Okay, let's check. Yes, your answer is correct. Who else? Asia?
He wrote 50 books in Russian.
False.
False. Okay, let's check. Yes, he wrote not 50 books, yes? Next. Next, you.
Abai's father was important in the local town.
True or false?
True.
True. No, I don't know. Huh? Okay, that's all. Okay, the next. So now let's learn the new grammar. All of you look at the whiteboard. Today's new grammar is compound nouns. Compound nouns. What is it?
Қосарланған.
Қосарланған сөзсіз қосарланған зат есім, yeah? Compound nouns. So let's read the rule. Who can read? Who wants to read? What is the compound noun? Okay, I will. A compound noun is a noun that is made with two or more words. A compound noun is usually noun plus noun or adjective plus noun. But there are other combinations. So, yani басқа сөздермен де не істейді екен? Қосарланады екен, yeah? For example, noun plus noun. Yeah, the example. Let's read the example. Bedroom. Bed. Bed is noun. Room is noun. Yes?
Yes.
It's true. Yes. Yani bedroom дегеніміз ол бізде не екен? Қосарланады. Next, adjective plus noun. For example, blackboard. Next, verb plus noun. Етістік пен зат есімнің қосарлануы. Swimming pool. Yes? Next, preposition plus noun. Underworld. For example, yes? Underground, for example. Next, noun plus verb. Noun is hair. Verb is cut. Haircut. Next, noun plus preposition. Love in, for example. Yes? Next, adjective plus verb. Public speaking. Next, preposition plus verb. Input. Next. So, is it clear for you? Did you understand? Put a new grammar. түсіндік па балалар жаңа тақырыпқа? Compound nouns дегеніміз, yeah? It is easy to understand. So let's do the task for this grammar. Осы жаттығуға осы ережемізге байланысты кәнекей барлығымыз кітабымызды ашайық. Let's do exercise 4 at page 64. 64-ші беттегі кәнекей 4-ші жаттығуды орындайық. And right now, all of you look at the whiteboard. Бәріміз қарайық. You should match the words. You should make a compound noun. Did you understand? So, head of. Asia.
Head of the family.
The family. Okay, let's check. The family. Yes, your answer is true. Next. Who wants to read the next? Compound noun. You should make a compound noun. Islam. Religious.
School.
School. Okay, let's check. Yes, your answer is true. Next. Who wants to read? Who else? Translate, please. Classical literature. Yes, your answer is true. Next. Who else? Rania, please.
Wise man.
Okay, let's check your answer. Wise man. Yes, your answer is correct. Next. Local. Arel.
Local community.
Yes, local community. Right. Next. Spiritual.
Spiritual leader.
Yes, spiritual leader. Can you translate this compound noun? What does it mean? Не деген spiritual leaders дегеніміз? Рухани не болды? Көшбасшысы, иә? Кімнің рухани көшбасшысы болды? Халықтың, иә? Қазақ? Okay, well done. So, let's continue our lesson. So, the last task is you should conclude your, that you should conclude your information of today's lesson. You should write some facts about Abai Kunanbaiuly. Some facts. What is it fact? Fact дегеніміз не ол? Мәлімет. Данные, да? Так, I I'll give you sheet of paper and then you should write some facts about today's Greek poet. Who is Greek poet? Greek poet. He is a Abai Kunanbaiuly, of course. Yes. You should write to this number some facts about Abai Kunanbaiuly. Мына сандарды сөйлетеміз, жарай ма? Мына сандарды не мағына беретіні туралы факт жазамыз. So I'll give you 3 minutes, okay? 3 minutes. 3 minut уақыт берейін. Тездетейік. So now let's exchange your sheet of papers. Let's exchange with your neighbors. Exchange your sheet of paper with your neighbors. And then I will show you correct answer and then you should check each other, okay? So look at the whiteboard and then check your neighbors' answers. For each correct answer, I will give you 1 point. Yes, 1 jeton. So check and then count the correct answers. Next, how many correct answer?
5.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, 5 correct answers. Yes. 4, 5. Next, how many correct answer? 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. How many? 4. Yes. 2, 3, 4. Your answer? 5. Yes. You will take 5 jetons. Very good, most of you. Next, how many correct answers? How many? 4, yes? And now 3 correct answers. You will take 3 jetons. Next. How many? 5. 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
5.
5.
Plus 5 jeton and then how much? How many? 2, 7. Yes, your mark. So now let's count your jetons. Let's count. Sanayakayaki jetonlarımızı. Your correct answer is 5. Yes, 5 plus 2. How many? 7. Your mark is for today's lesson is 7. Yes, 7. Your mark is 5 plus 3, 8. Yes, your mark is 8. How many? 7. Children, your mark is for today's lesson is 7. Your mark, your jeton, how many jeton have you got? 4. Your mark is 4, yes, for today's lesson. Shabahat, how many jetons have you got? How many? How many jetons have you got? How many? Count. How many? 7. Yes. You have got 7 jetons. Your mark is 7. Yes. And then Jenya, how many? Your mark is 7. How many jetons have you got? 8. Yes. Your mark is 8 for the lesson. Right? Asya, please. 7. Your mark is 7. Asya? Your mark is 9. Excellent. 8. You have got 8 jetons. Yes. Nuslu, your mark will be 8. Your mark will be 5. Not bad. I want to give you mobile phones, and then you should write me a message. Yes, you can write how was today's lesson and what did you learn from today's lesson. Yes, you should write me a message to the teacher. Your mark for my lesson. Write please. Have you finished your book? So give me your message. I will read it after the lesson. Thank you. So your home task will be to retell the text. Yes? You should retell the text about Abai Kunanbaiuly. So now let's play a game through the ball. So I will say Abai is, and then you should complete my sentence. Okay? So are you ready? Please, you may stand up. Stand up, please. You should complete my sentence. Okay? Abai is.
Abai is poet.
Yes. Abai is. Composer. Yes. Next. Abai is. Philosopher. Yes. Abai is. Translator, yes. Next, Chaparat. Abai is writer. Jania, Abai is wrote poem summary. Yes. Next, Nushugat, please stand up. Abai is wrote poem winter. Yes. Next, Abai is
The book author.
Next, Asya, please. Abai is
Founder of Kazakh literature.
Is a founder of Kazakh literature. Next, Abai is
Translated 50 works.
Abai translated 50 works. Yes, great. Next, Nushlu. Abai is
Spiritual
Abai is spiritual leader. Yes, nice of you. Very good. So now, pupils, let's conclude our lesson by the song of Abai Kunanbaiuly. She's diye Şarkay. Do you know this song? Bu filmi biliyor musunuz?
Yes.
Okay, let's sing this song all together.